All right, welcome in to our post-game interview, Tom's Talk, presented by Otter Pools. Here with me, we have tonight's player of the game, Mirage. So, unfortunate result tonight, down 0-2, but I think it was a good experience for the team. How about you?
Yeah, it's a good experience. MTSU's team is heavily stacked. All of their players are phenomenal and definitely a cut above. So I'm glad we were able to keep it so neck and neck and even with them. And it's heartbreaking to lose by only one in both sets.
Yeah.
So
But you were faced with insurmountable odds in that second set, and you did a really good job of bringing us back all the way from down 3-7. So, commendable effort from you. What do you think the team learns from this match?
I think that the team in general today learned the importance of stage counterpicks and making sure that they have a comfortable advantage. I think they started to understand the importance of having more favorable odds. Henceforth, Zandam, phenomenal player. We didn't send him in today just because his characters do not fare well into the type of characters that we would see from MTSU. We weren't going to send in a heavyweight into these combo-heavy characters. It just wasn't a good idea. So we've learned to understand the importance of forming a good game plan, the communication and the reliability on the people around us. And I think that creates a good foundation for a strong team that wants to grow and wants to go further.
So I don't think this is the last we'll see of this rivalry this year because, like I said, it was 0-2, but 1-0 both games. So really valiant effort from both teams. Yeah. So what's the thought process moving into next week? I'm not sure who you guys play next week.
I think it's Kennesaw.
Kennesaw. I think Kennesaw. Yeah.
You want to know the team thought process or just my thought process?
I mean both. Let's hear it. This is our post game interview
So
with you. So let's hear yours first.
this could stand for everyone, but definitely in my opinion, I want to win. I hate losing close matches. If I lose and it's just a learning experience, I'm okay with that. But whenever it's this type of set where it's neck and even, it's hard to walk away from it and be like, yeah, my focus should be getting better right now. It's so close. So it's hard to take a step back from that. But it's going to be tough versus Kennesaw. I'm not sure what their lineup looks like, but there's just no way that you can doubt a lineup just from not knowing them. Like today, MTSU, their game plan was different than the last few matches they've played. They've sent YD in before anybody else the last few times and just had him take care of everything, put him at the forefront. Today they showed immediate respect by choosing to anchor him because I have a feeling they knew that I was going to be in the cards, but I don't think they were quite prepared for how good the rest of the team was. Henceforth, we saw Huevos upset Caleb. That wasn't. Nobody thought that was about to happen, so that was important. We were happy to see that.
I don't think anybody but obviously our squad here.
Of course, we were rooting for him. We knew that he could do it, but we were still very surprised and so happy to see that he did do it. I really wish I could have closed out both sets. It's frustrating being an anchor and kind of trying to make that chance really happen. Definitely feels like that loss is on you, and you gotta anchor down. Pun wasn't intended, but anchor down and do something with it.
Do you think this loss changes a lot of y'all's mindset going into crew battles? Because you have to have a completely different mindset going into crew battles versus the Shoals Weekly or, for example, Code Crimson this Saturday.
I think that today is going to be the chance for our team to realize that we are much better than what they may have thought. Today, before this match started, you kind of heard a little bit of doubt coming from some of the players on our team, be like, "Oh, we got to play MTSU. That's going to be tough. I don't know if we can." But then we kept it neck and neck. All it took was a one stock difference. Me timing my counter earlier versus Caleb could have meant me beating YD right after, or Maddie closing the game against Raven, or Frog getting that one extra stock against their Corrin player. It was this close, and I think learning from a close loss is going to motivate them and make them realize that we are better than what we think we are and that we have much higher odds in this league than what they may think. Because it really if today was a sweep and MTSU just destroyed us, I guarantee you our team would have just kind of been like, well, we tried. But since it's a close loss, they're going to be more motivated to work hard and get better. And I know that these are the type of players that do want to grow, and I know that they can.
All right, couple more things for you. What's it like playing in the facility with the gold team right there, the rivals team here, Marvel or Halo screaming? What's it like to be in this atmosphere?
Some people might say like, oh, it's hard to focus. For me, it brings in that energy, it brings in that competitive drive, and
Like you can hear him right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It brings in that drive to want to stand above the competition and prove why it's known as competition, not just a playing field or a form of a playground for you just to test your abilities, but this is a competition, and this type of environment really brings that out. So I love it.
Well, kind of shifting gears here, let's look ahead to Code Crimson this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that you got, or for now, you're a 32nd seed.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of honor is that?
So this is the first time I have ever been seeded top 32 at a major. This is also the second major I'll ever be to. The last major I went to, can't remember my placement. I think it was either 13th or 17th at Warehouse 4. It was a respectable placement. I got to play against MK Leo there, and it taught me a lot. My bracket path currently for Code Crimson is a Snake player who's traveling out of region. His name's Ian. I haven't watched him play before, but he has some very impressive wins. And I'm projected to beat him, and then after that play against Cola. Cola would be a very, very fun opponent. I got the chance to meet him and talk about the game with him in Georgia a couple weeks ago, or about a month ago now.
Yeah, keep it real, right?
Yeah, and he definitely showed that he respects me and that I respect him. He asked me for advice versus Lost because he had to play against him, and he was really worried. So we talked about it. I admittedly kind of told him false information to try to help my friend out. I told him, I was like, oh, yeah, Lost, he always picks the same option and disadvantage, and he tries to play really slow. He's not aggressive at all. And then I went over to Todd, and I was like, I want you to swing everything you got. I want you to play with nothing but confidence. And sure enough, he was one hit away from beating Cola. They went to the final round of that set, and he couldn't clutch it out, but it was really close. But I'm excited for the chance to hopefully get to play Cola. If I can perform that upset, I would play against Zurzel to make it into winner's top 16. And the way I feel about Zurzel, everybody's always kind of had that question of like, you might be ranked number 1 in Alabama now, but you haven't played Zurzel. What if you are? Or what if Zurzel is better than you are? Mm-hmm. I want the chance to play him. I want the chance to prove to people that I think I deserve that title and that reputation. I proved that I can be neck and neck with both Tavares and Zurzel last week, where I was able to get a 3-0 in winners finals and a very close grand finals with him. Mm-hmm. So I hope that I can get the chance to fight Zurzel. I hope I can perform the Cola upset, fight Zurzel. The loser's path looks daunting. I'd rather not go there. But if I do, I don't care who's in my path. I will work my hardest and try to make a miracle happen, because I really want to put Shoals and UNA on the board, and I want to prove that my character that Tweak went out and said just can't do it, can. I want to prove that if you just have faith and trust in a character and work hard enough, doesn't care how bad they are, make a miracle happen. So I love this path ahead of me. It's looking to be a very memorable tournament.
So best of luck. All of us at UNA are cheering. I know I can't be there on Saturday. I wish I could. But I've got some stuff to do. However, the squad that's rolling with you are going to be supporting you all the way. The rest of the club and the Shoals are going to be supporting you and the rest of the squad going. So best of luck there. And any last words for all the big Mirage fans out there?
Keep watching. I'm going to change the way that this character is seen in the public image. I'm going to keep doing my strongest effort to prove that I deserve my reputation as a competitor, and that anybody can do it no matter what happens. And I hope to see more support. I hope to see more of y'all, because I really appreciate it whenever y'all come out and y'all support and back me up. It definitely makes me feel prideful of the supporters that I have in the region that I get to back. So thank y'all, and I hope that y'all keep an eye on it. And for my school and for this club, I say Roar Lions.
Roar Lions, baby. That has been our post-game Tom's Talk, brought to you by Otter Pools. Thank you to Mirage, unfortunately going down 0-2 today to MTSU. But let's look ahead next week. Like we said, talking about playing Kennesaw. Be sure to tune into our social medias to keep up with the Coach Crimson coverage as well. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day. And like the GOAT said, Roar Lions.